Hey everybody, it's Gypsy. First of all, please go check out gypsywitchcreations.com. I've got a blog there, and I have all my items posted if you wish to purchase any art. I have brought back my mugs and my cups with my art printed on it. Some very controversial sayings on them too, if you want to make a statement. Let's see. What else? Oh, please, you guys, I'm not sure what to do with Patreon. I can't get any of you guys over there. And I think maybe I've been kind of like blacklisted or something by YouTube, which is part of the problem, because it sure looks that way. Anyways, please go to Patreon and join up so we can have some fun for a change, instead of all this serious shit that's going on in the world. Yeah, serious stuff. We could take a break from that sometime and have some fun with the spirit realm. Yeah, I'll have to talk about that one day. Yeah. So until that time, I really can't do much with Patreon that's any different than YouTube, because yeah, I don't have enough subscribers or enough patrons. So please, if you can, go over to Patreon, check out what I have to offer for a subscription, and maybe we can get some fun going over there. I want to talk today about a video I watched this morning. Now this video covered a wide range of consciousness material. Just amazing. I love this channel. I'm subscribed to it. I'm going to have that link to the video below. I suggest you subscribe to this channel. It's amazing. But anyways, this doctor, he's a medical doctor, and he was talking about fear and guilt. In fact, I think the name of the video is The Pandemic of Fear and Guilt or something like that. And he was talking about, as a doctor, oh, and by the way, I wrote a blog post about this morning too. If you want to check that out, I'm going to have that link at the bottom too. So anyways, he said in his training to be a medical doctor, you know, they were taught medical training, you know, medicine is to combat death, and you win when you save the patient's lives. You lose if the patient dies. So as you're treating your patients, you have, well, a great deal of stress and fear over the outcome. You know, especially when you're working with cancer patients. They hid that? Yeah, I heard rumors of that. My dad was just saying, well, there is a cure for cancer, but they hid that. Much to your dismay. Sometimes you feel that way. My dad died of cancer. Yeah, anyways, it's better it's better being in spirit, he says. But oh, watching us down here, some things he misses, but you can do that stuff. Anyways, in the spirit realm. Anyways, I'm getting off track. Right. So when he would lose a patient, well, that was a defeat to him, a loss. So he lived with that constant fear and guilt. But then he realized, you know, as he grew spiritually, he realized, well, PreLife Planning, we all plan our lives before we come in. And again, not every single second of it, but the things that affect your spiritual growth, contracts you have with others to help them with their spiritual growth, contributing globally to the ascension of the planet, which again affects the entire universe. And so he realized, if his patient, and it's an if because he does not know their story, what they planned for themselves. So yes, we plan our date of birth, other things, and we plan our death and the method of our death. And because of this, I don't believe, one, any child is an accident. There is no birth that's an accident. You may think it's an accident. It appears that way here. Oops, I forgot to take my pill, or we weren't being careful or whatever. That's not true. Okay, on in this level, a physical level, it appears that way. Spiritually, from a spiritual perspective, it was no accident. You guys planned it. You just don't remember here. We're not supposed to remember that kind of stuff. Most of the time. I'm not going to get into that story. Yeah, I was told the day my oldest was... Not the day, I was told my oldest was going to die before me. And while I was pregnant with him. Nobody needs to know that. Why I signed up for that tidbit, I don't know. I'm not happy with myself about it. I lived 27 years with that knowledge. Anyways, so we also plan that too, our death and how. But again, we don't remember. Like, I don't know when I'm going to die. I don't think I'm going to live to be, like, really old. I get that feeling. I better not have planned that. And, I don't know how I'm going to die. I have a vague feeling, but I'm not positive about it. And I'm not going to discuss that. Yeah, and they won't tell me. Yeah, Spirit Realm won't tell me. They're keeping that. Sure, somebody can tell me my son's going to die before me. Nobody can tell me when I'm going to die, so I can, okay, I'm going to live it up. I do anyways. Anyway. Yeah. So, he realized that his patients, his patient, if it is in their life plan, they chose to die by cancer at that time, there's nothing he can do to prevent it. He doesn't know their story, and he cannot change their story. Now, you as an individual, your higher self in the spirit realm, you can change it if there is a reason to do it. But the doctor cannot. And when he realizes, it took all the fear and guilt from him. Took the stress and the fear. So he was able, because the stress and fear was gone, to be present and attentive, more attentive and aware of his patient, what they needed. He was more able to treat them. That's what I call true healing, no matter what the outcome is. You get better healers, better doctors that way, when they have this knowledge. Also, when we have this knowledge, that yes, it is, we did plan it, we already chose a method, you kind of relax with it. And this is why I am not concerned about illness and death, for myself, especially. I'm not saying I don't care. There's a difference between not caring or worry and fear. There's a big difference between that and concern. Okay, I'm not saying, yeah, take care of yourself, etc. But when you realize you already have it planned out, you just can't remember, and it's better we don't remember, especially the attitude humanity has towards death. It's better we don't remember. But when you can get to the point where you can accept it's going to happen, death is, whether we planned it or not, it's going to happen. But we do plan it, okay? It's going to happen. You can relax. It's more of a que sera attitude I have. Not that I don't care, but this allows me to live my life to the fullest. I don't sit here worrying about my health 24/7. There's a big scare, a big to-do about a certain something. I just go ahead and live my life. It hasn't affected me in the least. I won't allow it, because what's to worry about? I'm going to die someday. This fall I'll be 58 years old. 60's quickly approaching. When I was a kid, generations before mine especially, 60 was old. 100 years ago, if you made it to 60, you were lucky. So it's like, people die at any age. Nobody's ever too young to die. It all depends on what you had planned for your life. Short life, longer life, something in the middle. You don't know. You plan something like that. So there is no too young to die thing. It's just what you have planned for yourself. Okay? So with that knowledge, I feel I can relax and enjoy my life. I go have a good time. I don't worry about this, that, or the other. Yes, I'm careful. Yes, I do my best to eat healthy, etc. And I just have fun. That was weird. I looked out the window and saw the reflection of my screen with me there. I was like, whoa. Yeah, it's when you see spirits, it's like something like that will throw you off. What am I doing over there? Wait, did I die already? No, I'm joking. I'm teasing. um, when you have this knowledge, it takes away your fear and anxiety about death, especially if you're in healthcare. Oh my God, yeah, I would never want to be a doctor. You can relax and live your life joyfully. I told my youngest son, the one who's still in the physical realm, for pregnancy, guys, I have one. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not bitter because I have that knowledge that I made that contract with those three. My three older ones, I'm okay. Anyways, yeah, I told my youngest son recently, I said, I want to live until the day I die. And I do. I don't want to end up in a nursing home. I don't want to be too sick. Oh, yeah, John, that's right. There was one Mother's Day years ago, of course, because John was still in the physical realm. He took me out to dinner, and I told him, because I made him my healthcare power attorney. I never did get another one. I supposed to pass that along to my youngest, and I haven't yet. 7.5 years later, right? Anyways, I told him if it ever comes to the point where I don't recognize the two people I love most in this world, meaning my two sons here, John and Christian, there's no point in me living. Why be here if I don't recognize you anymore? If I can't live my life, if I'm stuck sitting in front of a TV, which I don't watch TV, I hate TV. But having worked for hospice, I would visit patients at nursing homes, and guess what they were doing? They were stuck in front of a TV watching TV. I don't want that. And how, after being a nomad, could I live like that? I keep thinking. I can't. It's like I want to live to the moment I die. I just want to live. And I want to live it free and without worry. So if you don't have fear, if they can't control you with fear, then you can live freely and without worry. I mean, yeah, concern is one thing, worry's another. Someday we're going to have to talk about the difference, but there is a difference. Okay? How did that doctor end it? Oh, it was so good. Wait a minute, I have to look up what I wrote, because I did quote him. This was really good, the way he ended this. Okay, where is it? Okay, so at the end of this, now this segment, when I put it, I'm going to put the video link below. The segment where he talks about cancer and death starts at 1 hour. Oh, wait, I have it in here. Let me see. 1 hour, 24 minutes. 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 24 seconds is where he starts talking about this topic, because he talks about a lot, and it's so good. But anyways, at the end of that segment, he said, death is not a failure. It is a transition. It is not an end, because we are bigger after death than before. I don't go to the doctor because I don't trust the medical community, and I cannot find any medical professionals who see things the way I do. If I had a doctor like this doctor, I would go to the doctor. I mean, yeah, he's amazing. But I suggest you watch this entire video. It's just so good. And it's so, because it's so true. But that part about the cancer, really, I felt like talking about it and writing about it. Because I guess death is my forte in this life. Teaching it's nothing to be afraid of. In fact, how do I word that here? Yeah, I'm looking at my own blog post and I'm going to quote myself. I'm conceited. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is what I say here. Death is nothing more than an exit point from this realm and a return to our true home. Being the spirit realm, heaven, nirvana, whatever you call it. It does not matter. Only the body dies. We ourselves, our truest essence, does not. Therefore, look at death as a graduation, not an ending. It is a step up in our spiritual growth. It is on to the next level with the question, what is next for me? And it's true. We are eternal, infinite beings. We existed before this life, and we're going to exist after this life. This is not our usual form. This is not our typical form. We think it is, but it's not. And the second you get back home, you realize, oh, that was a brief moment. I played that part to learn this and that, to serve in this manner. And now I'm done with this part. What's next? What do I do now? What do I want to do next? You're not asking anybody else but yourself. Right. You get advice from your guides and stuff, but the person you're asking is yourself. And it is. You be proud of yourself. When you get done with this life, we're going to talk about the realms of where they really are. Yeah. We may have done that. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Please watch that video. Oh my God. So good. It's just so fascinating. I mean, they talked about so much. So much. Please watch it. So anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.